Alright, welcome to a tutorial for movement tech in Alundra. I'm doing this on the North American version of Alundra. These strats and their timings also apply to the Japanese version. Timing is slightly different on the PAL version, so keep that in mind if you're going to be ever doing the PAL version. So the first thing up here is something called dash turning. So in Alundra, if you hold down the triangle button, it'll start winding up your dash here, and then if you hit a D-pad direction, you'll start dashing. But you can see here that sometimes it doesn't let you change your directions. Like if you just immediately hit a new direction, he kind of just stands there for a little bit. Unless you have the proper timing. So this is what the proper timing looks like. You gotta let go of the D-pad while still holding down triangle. And then after a short wait, you select the new direction, or you can keep going in the same direction if you want to. So that's how dash turning works in Alundra. It's not super hard to do, and it's something you'll be doing a lot in the run, but something you really want to get used to. The way that I time, like when I was first learning how to do this, you can actually time this from the audio cues. So when you stop a dash, there's those three as he's sliding. The second one is where you generally want to time your direction change. So the first one is generally too early, the third one is too late. Timing your direction change with the second of those three skidding sounds will generally get you to do the dash turn. So if we slow it down here, here's at 25% speed. We're winding up, letting go, dash turn. Let go, dash turn. Let go, dash turn. So that's the timing for that. Go back to full speed here. Another thing that we'll be doing quite a bit is the shoulder charge. So you do that by dashing, and then you can hit X, you can hit square, I think you can also hit circle. Yeah, just pretty much any of those. A technique that we'll be doing for some setups is a short shoulder dash. So to do that, you start dashing, hold down X usually, so change your grip on the controller, and then just hit a direction on the D-pad. And that will do the shortest possible shoulder charge. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, so another part of movement tech here is that whenever you're attacking, like with your sword, most usually, you can see here that if you're just moving and you hit the square button, you can see Alundra stops in place while he's slashing. A technique for this is that you want to be jump slashing, like this, if at all possible, because you can see you can continue advancing forward and moving while you're still attacking. And if you attack pretty much immediately after jumping, chances are you're still going to hit whatever is nearby you here. So you can see like this. So plants are about the shortest things can be in the game, but enemies generally have a hitbox that you can still hit them when you're doing this. So there's that, and then there's also picking up and putting down items. Here, we're going to hold left and then hit circle to bring out a bomb. You can see he stops there for a little bit when he's pulling out the bomb. It's the same idea with jump slashing. So you go like this to continue moving while you're doing that. Same for throwing as well. Like that. You can continue moving if you jump while doing any of these actions. So that's part of that movement strat there. And the last thing is another generalized thing. I'm going to load up a save state here in Magiskar. So the last thing that's generalized is ledge skips. So in Alundra, there's going to be obstacles like this that are blocking a path further forward, and there's a ledge next to them. So these things do damage to you if you run into them. But if you look here, here's the ledge. If you go any further down, you just drop down. But judging by the top of Alundra's shadow here, that's too high up. Like, that may be too high up. A way to check is that you can pause buffer. Right here, we can see that if you need to turn in place, hold down the triangle button, and that'll let you turn in place if you need to do any specific setups. But this should be good enough that if I go over this way, you can see right here, we can make it past the obstacle that would have otherwise gotten in our way. We use lead skips for a few things in the run, and it's very useful for skipping stuff that would otherwise get in your way. So that's just another movement tech related thing that we'll be using in the speedrun. So up next is where we're actually going to start the route. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next part.